My name is Sam Sengo. Sam Sengo is my beautiful name. I am born again. I'm a Christian. I'm a pastor by profession, by calling rather, and a businessman by profession. I run a company in Thika together with my wife, who will introduce herself.
My name is Penny Sengo, and I'm a wife to this amazing man right next to me. And we work together. I'm the office admin.
And this is our love story. We met back in 2016. I can remember the details very well because at that time I'd just broken up from a relationship like a year before, and it was a hard time for me. So I was trying to relax my mind. I didn't want anything to do with ladies. So this time I'm called to train a certain group. I'm a music trainer, so I'm called to train this group. And so as I'm training them, the one who had invited me made me angry. So nikakaa chini, waiting for them to finish whatever they were doing. Then voila, this madam comes in and sits next to me. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, wow, she's feeling fidgety. I'm wondering what is her problem. So I start a conversation. I tell her, hi, how are you? Are you okay? Then she says, I'm okay. And my story ends there. The glory and continues with her story, because that is where the gist of the story, the juice is.
Well, actually, I went to visit a friend in the studio, and this friend of mine didn't believe me for one that in a studio you have to remove your shoes. So I decided to enter inside with her. She was in front of me. So when we entered, I realized everyone in the studio was shoeless. So I sat down next to him. Then he was dressed in a suit, all looking sharp. He looked like he's the owner of the studio. So I was like, why is everyone shoeless? Then he laughed. Then he told me, like, duh, you can see a carpet here, and yeah, you must remove your shoes. So it really scared the hell out of me. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry, sir. I came in with my shoes. I realized I was talking to myself in my heart. I was like, why? My parents are abroad. This guy is going to take me to the cell, and I didn't really know what to do. So I told him, I'm so sorry. I'll remove my shoes and put them away. Please forgive me. Don't do anything to me because I'm alone. I don't have money. So kindly forgive me. So he laughed at me. He really laughed. And yeah.
It was exciting. I was laughing because I saw her fear. And I was like, okay, let me take advantage. Because I want to break the ice. So let me take advantage. Put some fear in her. She was shaken, and voila, she was in the box. And yeah, that's how we met for the first time. The second time we met was in a kesha, a practice kesha for the same team, and she was assigned to serve tea. Then she came to serve me tea. Then the leader of the group said something that really caught my heart. He said, hey, Penny, you can make a good wife. Those words, I felt like he was talking to me. and I think after the kesha, I met her outside. I used to do a lot of devotionals. So what I did, I told her, I usually send devotionals. So I'd love to be sending you devotionals. So you give me your number. And that is how I got her number. And that is how our journey began officially.
And I didn't even think twice. I just gave him my number.
When I sent her devotionals, the devotionals were, I think, 3. I only sent 3. The rest were just stories. Because I wanted her number, and I wanted to be creative with how I get her number. So already I got her number, and later on I realized she also liked me. So that was a plus on my side. And we organized for our first date, which she will give her part of the story. We organized our first date at Prestige, Ngong Road. And yeah, as a man, I came in earlier sat in a good position where I can see her come in, because those are the protocols we were given. And yeah, so I was there waiting, and then I see this lovely lady coming in. She's looking, you know, around. She's looking for me. I can see her. She's looking at me, you know, and she's looking for me. She's looking at me, but she's not seeing me. So I'm like, okay, let me play her again. Yeah, and that is where you bring in your story.